long for sights unseen.
Those ephemeral dreams.
Against Portalcraft, I'm looking for a staff. I'm gonna keep, I think you always keep one Fairy Convocation though. Just a good starter to get things churning. Love mulliganing into the Fairy of the good pawn though. Very good pawn into Tamer, into staff would be a great 1, 2, 3 here.
Only ransom I take is blood.
Did I just do that? I think I just do that.
Never forgive.
Keep their board clean. Keep my life total high and get some chip shots in. It's like they're playing Artifact Portalcraft. I think I want to attack for one here.
You, dear, I would give anything.
Only ransom I take is blood. Put her under the breach.
So they might attack my face here, yeah, and then I get to do this, I get to press this, I get to play this.
Forestcraft dons his mask.
I'll take the evolve here and clean them out, and then I get to hit them for 2.
Fellowship.
Bale in hand here is nice. Really kind of wish we had a Godwood staff to get some cards churning, but our hand's pretty good in the meantime, in between time. This is our turn 5 for the opponents. This is the Doomwright check, basically. Do they have a way to get their first artifact copy into play? If they have a Doomwright here, we play a real game. If they don't have a Doomwright, they probably get run out relatively quickly. Them having to play a striker artifact here is that's a tough beat for them.
I failed you.
This is not the spot you want to be in as our opponent. So this is going here. I think I need to play some cards out. So I don't think I want to play Fairy Convocation because these are 2 cards in my hand that are kind of on the board. So if I add cards to my hand with these right now, I risk overdrawing. Slacker, thank you for the over 7 years. I appreciate that. Welcome back.
Artificer dons their mask.
Here's the Doomwright, so that was a good draw for them.
I'll always look forward.
This is gonna murder my board. Or not. Okay, so this puts me up to 7 cards. This puts me up to 8 cards. I guess that distinction doesn't matter, right?
The world has to spin on its own axis.
So I'm gonna go ahead and evolve this, and then we'll attack their ward 1.
Fellowship.
Impressive.
This is a breeze.
We'll play this out. I suppose in theory here, if they sweep my board, I'm gonna burn a draw because these will each add a fate in my hand. Yeah, opponent has felt pressured to use their artifacts early, which is kind of cutting them off on their fusing resources here. The more I play, the more I think Glade might be the best card in the deck after Roach. Having your big evolution.
Currently, this world lacks inspiration.
So that means they can get any artifact of their choosing here. So this pause here is them deciding, do they want something to sweep my board? Do they want...
Let's do this together.
Wait, they didn't fuse?
Possibility.
That's gotta be wrong.
I failed you. For you, dear, I would give anything.
That seems nuts.
Let's play a game. Let Lily's magic guide you. Cannonball! Let's play a game. Tag!
Impressive.
I think we're definitely doing this, and now I gotta decide how much do I want to send to the face. I think I'm fine. Do I super evolve here and push damage? And then go for a lethal next turn? I think I do, yeah?
The world is full of splendor.
Someone will... Cannonball!
I think that's the play. Yeah, if they Orcus super evolve, our Bales plus Roach will win the game. So I think we take our super evolve to push damage here because then we kill them through the Orcus.
Proof I'm alive.
So they're gonna clean my board out, but like these are gonna be free 99 here.
It's okay to feel sad.
Are we at the pool? Cannonball, yo.
I should have practiced more.
So again, every time one of my units leaves play, the Lux Glaive Warrior gets cheaper.
You name.
Excuse me?
Fun's not over yet.
There are a lot of ways to eat this, Rhesus, for those
Fun's not over
those
yet.
at home playing along.
Let's play a game. Tag. Same time tomorrow. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Tag. Same time tomorrow. Same time tomorrow.
Minimal amount of clicking.
I'm still incomplete.
We could have done what? I had like another 5 or 6 points of damage there
Lofty view.
that we could have pushed through.
I long for sights unseen.
Those ephemeral
Play against
dreams.
other Portalcraft
They'll bind
gamer.
them together.
Definitely keeping a Godwood staff. Honestly, I think I might just play Lily on 2. Like, I think Lily on 2, staff on 3 is fine. Maybe we play Lambert on 2 now instead. Nah, I kind of want to think that attacks them.
Looking for a spark of inspiration. Let Lily's magic guide you. I'll be your mentor.
Man, the UD on 2 is actually kind of scary. It makes me glad I played this, but this makes my my playing the Godwood staff out here
Awaken.
a little bit less good. So I'm 2 turns off of Glade helping me clean the board. Yeah, and they're just racing me, which is smart.
Smile.
I might just baby into replay the Lily. Just spend some resources out of my hand. Although I guess I want this to be bigger next turn. Is that crazy to pass? I'm gonna drop to 7. I'm gonna drop to 8, and then this will deal 8. Yeah, I'm gonna pass here. If they fuse for the ones that deal damage to my face aggressively, we could maybe get into trouble. That's what that was. Opponent correctly identifying that they are in the position to be the beatdown here.
Just loving someone won't keep them safe.
They forgot to fuse and then they bricked a card there. Mistake on their part, most likely. So drop to 7. This puts me to 8. The evolution deals 8 damage across their board.
I see. Fellowship.
See you tomorrow.
We'll see how many Doobrights they have.
I failed you.
How does one adult?
I think I'm bricking 2 draws.
Be cleansed.
I think I'm keeping my full hand here with the double Deepwood Bounty. Because we are gonna put on an incredible amount of pressure next turn.
Follow me.
I need an adult.
So I'm gonna go Deepwood Bounty. Deepwood Bounty. Baby. Pick this up. Play this out. Deepwood Bounty. And we'll go Roach. Hit you for 8. And then we'll go Super Evolve
Look
this.
away.
Get 3 energy. Pick this up. Oh, I should have used the amulets. I should have used the amulets second. Because now this is smaller. So small mistake here. So this should have 4 points of toughness, which is a big deal because their artifacts deal 3. You've mentioned a few times, but I still don't understand. How do you determine who's the beatdown and what's that actually mean? Who's the beatdown means who's taking an aggressive posture versus a defensive posture. So who's the one pressuring whose life total, basically, which is honestly kind of close here as our opponent has the Orcus. I think this puts me up to 8 cards in hand.
Dons his mask.
And that's a Roach. So what's the game plan here? If I evolve this, the Orcus dies. And then this can hit here. Wait, is then the Roach lethal? Oh, then the Roach is lethal. Okay, cool. I got there. I'd like the record to reflect I got there in the end.
Still incomplete.
So, in terms, specifically in Shadowverse terms, who's the beatdown? Who? Well, alrighty then. Who's the beatdown basically refers to, are you prioritizing clearing their board, or are you prioritizing hitting their face, dictating they need to hit your board?
Lofty view.
And honestly, I feel like that's the biggest thing that's changed for me playing this deck, is this deck isn't that far off in terms of which cards it's playing than other Forestcraft builds I've been playing, but I've been playing it as a control deck more than a beatdown deck, and it's felt better dictating the terms of engagement and then eventually finishing with the Rhine Roach. One card that, obviously this card is very good, but in the same vein of who's the beatdown, my view on this card has shifted as I've played more, because this card is actually a sneaky aggressive card in a way, because her super evolving something else, if you have anything else on the board that survived, basically lets you get to kind of have your cake and eat it too with a super evolve, where you super evolve her the turn she comes down and she clears a big thing, but then she also gives a boost to something that's still out on the board and lets you push damage. So it lets you use your super evolve as interaction but still get some pressure out of it. So this card is what I hadn't been playing in other builds, but she really just fits the mold here nicely, where when you're ready to be aggressive, she lets you be aggressive, but also when you're in the position of, I need to control the board, she's really good at doing that too. Speaking of controlling things, I'm great at controlling the adverts on my channel, so have an ad right now so it doesn't happen while a game is going on. We'll be back with more Forestcraft here in 120 seconds. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, gamers. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you tap the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps the content reach some more people. If you're really enjoying the Shadowverse stuff that I make, that little bit of engagement's a great way to help it reach some more eyes and become more sustainable so I can keep doing it in my regular schedule. What are the metrics on the Shadowverse channel so far? They're not incredible, but I'm also not like putting that much effort into it. They're doing well, considering it's just like mostly cuts from the live stream. The bar for what's successful there is lower since I'm not paying an editor. Where I describe it as worth my time. I don't know the answer to that question yet, because it hasn't been making any money yet. It takes a week to get monetized. Yesterday was the first video that posted on that channel after it was monetized. I really need like a month or two's worth of data to make a educated decision like that. Does Glade have targeting to his damage? Yes. So all cards that say split damage start from your opponent's rightmost card and then go to the left, assigning damage equal to their toughness. And then if there's any leftover damage, it puts all of the leftover damage on the leftmost thing. So this isn't distributed randomly. It's deterministic where the damage on these go. Mentalo, thank you for the third of the year. So this card is really good because you know exactly what it's going to do based on the number of cards in your hand. There's no variance in it. So that's not specific to just Glade. It's all cards that deal split damage. So like there's the Abyss 5-drop legendary. It does 7 split damage. It will also always start from the right and go to the
Those
left.
ephemeral dreams. I'll bind them together.
You know, honestly, I kind of love this opener against Portalcraft. Portalcraft's gonna murder a bunch of our stuff. These games gonna grind, so I think having 2 Bale in the opener sounds great. Yes, there's no like Dragonite style of effect like from Pocket where you can overkill something. Is exactly correct. And then I think the game plan here is Godwood Staff on 3, and then we'll Fairy Convocation on 4 and get some things turned in.
Godwood Staff, awaken! I'll be your mentor. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Tag.
So I played 3 cards here, which means this is gonna draw us up to 7, and then we'll draw up to 8. I might have to brick a draw with the Gladewood. We'll see here.
Be cleansed.
I'm not Fairy Convocationing because Fairy Convocation is +1 card in my hand.
Is that a jingling purse I hear?
You don't play Aria. So you just saw my deck list, which means you know deterministically I don't play Aria. Is the question you mean to ask why don't you play Aria? I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. Help me understand what you're trying to ask me.
Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Tag. Same time tomorrow? Thanks for the business.
We can kill this, then we'll play this. And then we draw. Yeah, I think I like this line. If I played the Gladewood and evolved it to clear their board, I'd brick a card draw, which I think I don't like. And getting all these units out helps the Bale continually get cheaper, which is great.
Soon, these strings will be around your neck.
Fun's not over yet. I need an adult.
Now I get to use Glade to kill a bigger thing. So I'm at 8 cards. So this puts me to 9. And then we'll get to play a fairy out. I am gonna brick a draw here still. Which is unfortunate, but it's definitely the play. I need to keep their board clean. They are 2 turns. Oh, actually, I'm not bricking a draw because I only played 2 cards. That's perfect. They are still 1 turn off of Orcus.
Remain calm. It will be over soon. Scalpel.
I failed you.
Same time tomorrow?
I think I want to save the Bales for after they... I think I want to save the Bales for after they Orcus me.
Wiggle with your wings. Twinkle with your toes.
I need to kill this.
Let's play a game. Tag. Tag. Same time tomorrow?
The screaming has stopped.
I think I'm chilling on this.
Be cleansed.
Cinco. Has it really been 7.25 years? Thanks for introducing new card games. You're my wallet's mortal enemy. Thank you for the absurdly generous tier 3 and for the insane tenure of support. So go. So my hand's just kind of going nowhere fast. So I think I'm just gonna take a chip shot here. I'm pausing, thinking if I want to burn an evolution, but I think the answer is no. It's possible I want to burn an evolution to push damage, but they're still at 20.
This land is both cradle and grave.
Yeah, and they have so much healing in their thing.
I should have practiced ding dong, ding dong.
I can do this, just buffer my life level back up a little. And then there's a question of do I want to play Lily out here or not? I think the answer is no. I have the bales though. It's possible I want to just play Lily to get cards out of my hand. So this is close. I have Olivia and the bales, so I think playing her out is fine.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
Your current hand kills from like 17. No, I have no idea. Don't ask me questions like that.
Remain calm. It will be over soon. Scalpel.
I'll always look forward.
Even fate shall fall to this blade. The crystal.
I should have practiced more.
Oh.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
I'm trying to decide if I want to play the bales out here or not. I think I'm playing one.
Let the light anoint my blade. The screaming has stopped.
Don't look away.
Even fate shall fall to this blade. Ah! Follow my lead.
I'll always watch over you.
This is not the end.
Let's play a game.
I'm gonna brick a draw, but I want to keep the deep wood bounty, I think.
Cleansed.
Be sad if we brick a second roach here, but
Same time tomorrow.
I lost my
I really can't emphasize enough that saying I think you had lethal is less useful than you spelling it out. Especially when the lethal requires like double-digit game actions. That being said, we might giddy up and go for it next turn. We have a lot of zeros.
Let's do this together. I want to be heard. Let down your guard.
Is my failure written in the stars?
Not the end.
Let down your guard.
Especially because I could die the following turn, right? Alright, so I'm going to open on this. And then I'm going to play this, bounce this. And then I'm going to play this, shoot this.
Anoint my blade.
I'm going to play Lambert, get another Deepwood bounty. I'm gonna play. I only have 3 more energy here. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna attack this.
Same time tomorrow?
I'm gonna play baby, bounce baby. I'm gonna evolve.
The world is full of splendor.
I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna go killer Roach. I'm gonna go engage, hit you, hit your face, engage, pick you up, play you.
I'm still incomplete.
We beat the timer. We beat the timer. We beat the timer. All right. And that's why, like, when someone was like, on the previous turn, did you have lethal? Oh no! Did you see how many things I had to do to find the lethal there? Someone unironically on the last YouTube video I posted of this deck let me know that it's not that complicated and it's actually quite easy. And I'm just like, I just want to be like, listen, gamer, maybe you just have an ego that's huge, you need to put other people down, but like, don't you dare look at a game like that and be like, actually the Forestcraft deck's pretty easy. All right, let's humor and go back and look, because this game has a great replay system. Let's go back and look and see if I could have killed them the previous turn. I will say I dislike that I don't have time to talk through my plays when I'm playing a deck like this.
Long for sights unseen.
For people that haven't seen the replay client of this game, it's as good as the rest of the tech stack. I can pause here when we start, and then I get to click here and scroll through. Okay, so someone said, didn't you have lethal on this turn? So let's go look. Yeah, you can skip back and forth. I can click here and literally go to any turn in the game. Okay, so they're at 20. Yeah, I don't think I have lethal here without. We ended up drawing the cairn that gave us the extra zeros. So what's my best here? So I have 10 energy, which is a ton of energy. So I can go Bale plus Bale kills this and gets the storm count to 2 and uses 0 energy, which is pretty good. But then I run into board space issues really quickly, right? I actually don't think I can open on Bales. So I think what I would have to do is I would have to go Fairy Tamer is 2 energy. God, I'm gonna need a freaking notepad. All right. So Tamer is 2 energy and combo is 1. And then the Tamer plays out 2 fairies, which is 4 energy and combo is 3. That leaves me with 6 energy. My phase run in and hit something, so they're gone out of the board, and my Fairy Tamer takes 1 spot here. And then I could go Bale, which gets my storm count, my combo count up. I can't call it storm, so a different mechanic called storm. So my combo count goes up to 5. And then I can baby Carbuncle, which lets me spend up to 6 energy and get my combo count to 6, leaving me with 4 energy left. And then I could actually carbuncle one of the fairies from the fairy tamer if we sequenced it right, which lets me get to 7 energy spent and combo is 7. And then I can Roach as my 8th card, spending all 10 of my energy. And then I can evolve the baby carbuncle, which gives me 3 extra energy and lets me kill something for a point of damage. So I believe I could do 18 points of damage with these cards. Yeah, it's 8 plus 9 plus 1. So the line here, and this is just, it's so funny to hear someone say this deck's that hard. So the sequence to get the most possible damage with this hand, I believe, is you go Fairy Tamer into Fairy, Carbuncle, bounce a Fairy, replay the Fairy, Fairies attack and clear. But wait, that doesn't even work though, because this ends with Fairy Tamer, Carbuncle, double Bale in play, which means I don't have board space to kill the Roach. So I would have to play one of these after the first Roach once I bounce the staff, which loses me a point of damage. And we do something with Olivia Carbuncle. So when Olivia super evolves something else, it doesn't trigger the super evolve effects, like giving you 3 play points back. So I don't believe there was lethal here, which doesn't surprise me. Killing from 20 is really hard. So I'm not surprised that there was not lethal on this board. So I don't remember what I did, because we just talked through like 6 different things. I'm pretty sure we played Bale and like cleared their board out, right? Like I think I ended up like Olivia plus Bale plus something else, and I cleaned their board and left my board state up. Yeah, Olivia doesn't trigger super evolve things unlike Baby Carbuncle. We can check the next turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just cleaned. Yeah, that's what I did. I cleaned their board, and then we drew into this off of Olivia. And honestly, drawing this off of Olivia was huge, because this set us up with the babies to bounce this the following turn to generate the actual lethal. Was a really big deal. All right. Shall we play another? I think we shall. My brain's not melted yet. I think we're gonna go again. I should probably put another baby in this deck. I'm only on 2 of them. I probably should be on all 3.
I long for sights unseen.
Sword. Okay, so this matchup's very different from the others. I'm gonna keep these. I think this is one of the only matchups you mulligan Roach. Because I mentioned we're controlling in most matchups. We are hard control in this matchup. You need to keep the board clear and your life total high. I think it's just Convocation this turn, and then next turn we're gonna play 3 1s with the Major Elf.
Help is here.
To the shores of victory.
So we'll go NRG, Fairy, May Journey Elf, kill you, clear these. It's a damn shame we don't have a Bale building in our hand for these exchanges.
Is that a jingling purse I hear?
You play Aaron in this deck because you're a control deck.
Please hit. What's today's happy little surprise? Thanks for the business.
This is actually a control deck that's disguised as an aggro deck. If you want to win more with it, you need to play it like a control deck.
Most who take the high road wind up dead.
There's not enough energy to play the Roach 3 times, I don't think. And that last one. Man, with them having nothing on board, I think we just do this, right? Yes, up. There was due to the Bunkle Evo. I didn't have 2 fairies in my hand, Metron. I would have had to play the Fairy Tamer. So that's 4 energy, which is then 6 with the Bunkle. And then you need 9 to play, what's it called? And then that's 15. And you only have 14 with the extra +1. If you're gonna play Bunkle plus the Roach 3 times, that's 11 of your total, right? Yeah, you're 1 off, yeah. And so it's so easy to do that, right? Like there's just so many numbers you're looking at.
To the shores of victory. Rally to your king. Forged in steel.
Same time tomorrow? Same time tomorrow?
And then Glade here just doing what he does best, absolutely dominating the board.
Forest guard dons his mask.
The Forest Guard is here and he's tired of your human bullshit.
Fellowship. My oath is fulfilled.
I like to think if there was a Forest Guard in real life, they'd also be tired of all of our human bullshit. Do you read every card before starting to play the game? No, when I pick up a new card game, I find an aggro deck that looks interesting, and then I read every card in my own deck, and then I slowly figure out how the game works while killing my opponents with my linear deck.
Let's play a game. You're in the splash zone, pal. Let's play a game.
I don't want a Fairy Convocation, because if they kill this, my hand goes up to 8, so I don't want to overburn. Overdraw. We're looking for a staff or a bug, what's it called, so I can get this Roach into play, hit them, and then bounce it. Put it deep in the tank. So a really important break point to be thinking about, which means a amount of damage my opponent can deal in 1 turn, is that at 9 energy, Owlbear threatens 12 points in a single swing. So staying at 13 or above is important while my opponent has super evos to go up.
Forged in steel.
Tag. Same time tomorrow? Tag.
My oath is fulfilled.
Do this. I think I can clean out their board here.
Let's play a game. Tag. Same time tomorrow?
I just thought I bricked a draw there for a second. I got a little nervous. This is combo enabled, yep.
Let Lily's magic guide you. Let's play a game. You're in the splash zone, pal.
I'm gonna go ahead and evolve here, I think. I'm down on evolutions, but I really just need something like the Godwood Staff here, yeah.
I lacked foresight.
This is the Amalia turn, which starts to get scary. How does Forestcraft clear Amalia plus Super Evos? With lots of little dorks plus a Super Evo of your own. Godwood Staff lets us start churning through cards here. If we can find another copy of another copy of Roach here, we'll be in a pretty decent spot. Nice. Okay. So now I just need to not die going into next turn, basically, is the plan. Do I Super Evo and hit them for damage here, so that way I can threaten lethal with the Super Evo next turn? I think so. So I think it's this hits. I think it's this hits here, and then I'm gonna go Fairy Tamer. This hit you. This hit you. And then honestly, I think I'm getting in my damage with this turn too.
The world is full of splendor.
Someone woke up a cannonball.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and play the Godwood Staff, which draws me a card because combo is 4.
Being cleansed.
I'm not dead to Owlbear, and we should have lethal on the backswing. So they need one of their put infinite ward cards into play cards this turn. They need an Amalia here, not an Owlbear.
Fun's not over yet.
They've got to be dead, yeah.
Commander dawns from mass.
I haven't counted, but I have to imagine they're super dead here.
To the shores of victory.
Let's play a game. Tag.
4, 5, 6, yeah. I have an extra 4 here too, even.
The better warrior won.
Extra 3. Least confusing Roach lethal all day. Accurate. Least confusing Roach lethal. Yeah, honestly, Eileen, part of me wants to try a copy of Rose in here as other finisher, since it's more I'm playing it more as a control deck. I don't know, maybe I'll try that off stream, but you can see I think I've come around to one copy of Rose potentially being fine. It might be right to mulligan both staves. Good Fairy of the Pond is our best possible start by so much in this matchup.
Splash zone, pal.
Stick to your path, no matter the hardships.
Cannonball!
Bug Alert doesn't let me target what I'm hitting, so I think I just want to use it to kill, to get my energy spent while I can. Them taking that trade is real. This is insane for me. I was gonna hem and haw over whether or not I could take a turn off to play Godwood Staff, and now that we get to just like giddy up, cowboy. Let's go.
I'm here to spread the love.
Let's play a game. Let Lily's magic guide you. Be cleansed.
So I can use how aggressively you use your cards that kill your opponent's stuff is dictated by how many more of them that you have. So like I have Glade queued up for next turn, so it's not a big deal that I use this aggressively.
Repent. Reason.
At your service.
I should have practiced more.
So this draws me up to 7. This puts me up to 8 cards. I'm gonna evolve him, which kills these 2, and then his attack clears this one. Decks are 40 cards in this game.
Fellowship. Ah! This is a breeze.
Ah! Felicia. We need to find a Roach here, obviously, at some point.
The only trophy I need is your
I
heart.
failed you.
We're gonna drop to 9, meaning I need to play a fairy before I play anything that adds cards to my hand. So let's go fairy, hit you,
Not my first
fairy tamer.
Little surprise.
Let's play a game. Let's play a game.
And I'm playing down to 7 here because this draws me to 8,
Be cleansed.
so we don't overdraw here. 40 card decks with 3 card limits.
Most who take the high road wind up dead.
That can be kind of scary. Gives all of their stuff +1/+1 when it enters. Are they debating evolving here? This pause feels like they're debating evolving here.
We're under the bridge.
Ooh, that's a great pickup. This gets cheaper every time one of our cards dies.
Let's play a game. Tag.
Sorry, it gets cheaper every time one of our cards leaves play. I might need this game to go long and be controlling, so I'm gonna wait a second. Am I playing the Carbuncle out? I think I am. 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 I guess I'm gonna overdraw if I don't play the Deepwood Bounty, but I really don't want to play the Deepwood Bounty. I want the 0 cost in my hand for a big turn.
Be cleansed.
So we'll just hope we don't burn something good. How do you know if a card is from a craft or neutral? It says right here when you have Hermitives. It's a Forestcraft card.
Pierce through the heart of darkness.
So
By my
forged in
blade!
steel.
By my blade! By my blade! Dance. I am no more than a servant of the light.
Same time tomorrow? Same time tomorrow?
No! I am sad.
We walk in the light of the crystal. Is this to be my legacy?
maximum punish. I don't... So... Being punished implies that I made a mistake, and I think I'm happy with my line, even if it feels bad to burn a card like that. I think I want to keep my life total high here, so I'm gonna super evolve this.
There is no. You shall not pass.
Okay, like I know it sucks to watch the Roach get burned there, but I think my play is correct. And if you want to like have a discussion about like why my play is wrong, we can have a discussion about it, but how does the Fragrant Wood Ward interface with Barrier? Does it stop all of the damage, or does it just stop one and deal an extra one? Anyone know? That's a dangerous question to ask, Jack. Somebody gets 6 different answers, half of which are wrong. How does Glades Evolve interface with Barrier?
Pluie de paix.
Let this be the war to end all wars. The crystal.
So I'm going to put these 2 in my hand, and then I'm going to play one of them, and then Glade puts me back up to 9. And then when I evolve Glade, he's gonna deal 2 plus 7.
Fellowship.
And then this elf can finish this.
Stay strong.
Let's play a game. Tag! Same time tomorrow?
This is a breeze.
At
your service.
You're in the splash zone, pal.
I think it's this. It makes me sad to use Babail, but I think I want to keep my life total big here. Is this game good? I like this game a lot. It's the best. It's the best traditional card game I've played in a really long time.
Aid you.
Rally to your king. I failed you.
Repent. Understanding.
I feel like them killing my board and not my face here is good for me.
fly forth into an endless sky.
May Journey Elf hits here.
I lacked foresight.
A super evolve these 2.
Even fate shall fall to this blade. Follow
This
my
lets me
lead.
kill
Please hit.
this.
My oath is fulfilled.
This hits their face. I'm using this bug alert just purely so I don't brick a draw with the Godwood staff, I think. Oh, you know what? I could have played this and engaged this to kill this. Maybe that would have been ideal.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
And for those who are unfamiliar, we're now at the point where the real game starts because no players have evolution, so we've ground through the front-loaded resources.
Roar thunder.
And now we go from here. And we have 2 super evos left at the end of it, so they are definitely behind.
Did it!
At your service.
I need an adult.
Like this is such a, they're just dead, right? So there's no way they're not.
Let's play a game. Tag.
Is this the end?
Follow my lead.
Fairy, hit you. Fairy, hit you. Storm is 5. Deepwood Bounty. Play the Roach. Hit your face. Hit your face. Don't even need the other bounce.
Is yours.
A lofty view.
Yeah. I like this pile of cards a lot, chat. I'm really glad I kept at it. I think the details here are good. I think the one slot I'm kind of uncertain on is I think I'm gonna cut the Twinkle Toes for the 3rd baby. Couple of edge cases where Twinkle Toes points were fine, but like baby's extra energy is just so good. And one of the nice things about having more of them is you can play them